To wrap up the winter season, 3 of Middletown's athletes got state championships: Chad Hoy in wrestling, Heidi Tommilin in swimming, and Ava Allen in pole vault. Ava Allen continued to compete at 2 national championships and placed first in the Rising Star division of New Balance Nationals. I talked to her more about her wins this season.
I went to New Balance Nationals in New York. I placed first in the Rising Stars division. And then the next week I went to Adidas Nationals in Virginia Beach. And Adidas, I placed fourth. I didn't really know what it was, so I was like, cool. And that was that was kind of it.
I was a little surprised because I was expecting, she had some good jumps at 11.7 at the state meet, but I was not expecting her to win. That was more of a surprise.
Everyone kind of psyched me out because it was at the Armory and everyone's saying how awful it was. And then, so when I was actually jumping, I was like, this actually is kind of awful. It was really intense, it was really dark, and it was really loud.
We knew that she was very athletic coming in. She's had a lot of success in soccer, but we didn't know if that would translate to track, but it in fact did translate to track.
I started pole vaulting a year ago when the spring season started in 2021 year, because I thought it looked cool.
Not like the first couple of weeks, but eventually, like, you could see she had the natural talent where everything was just clicking for her. I knew she was definitely going to be one of the better jumpers. I didn't know it was going to be this quick.
Who has helped you the most with pole vaulting?
My coach, Belle.
Well, she's pretty easy to coach. She's got the natural talent. Of course, she won nationals. What coach isn't going to like that?
I like her. She's dedicated to what she does. Spends a lot of time on the technical pieces of the events that she does, which is good because she's more of a technique-driven athlete. So she's coachable, which is always nice when you have somebody that will take in the things that you tell them and then apply them to what they're doing.
I think Ava is a great teammate, and it was so awesome having her on our team last year. She contributed so much to our relays, and we were all on the 4x4 state team last year.
She's a hard worker. She always tries her best in everything she does. She's always happy about everything she does.
She's like a prodigy. She gets so much height on all her jumps, and it's really inspiring. It was one of the reasons I started pole vaulting.
Oh, I think she's a very good teammate. She's supportive of us, and she's a very good player to aspire to be. She's only a sophomore, and she's, a national champion? That's just insane.
How did your season go up until your state championship?
It was interesting. I couldn't get over 9.6, and then I cleared that after like the first couple meets, and then I couldn't get over 10.6, and then a couple meets later I got that, and then I just kind of stayed there.
She has short-lived challenges, but her right now it's just sort of our challenge is figuring out practice times and consistency in practice.
Well, I'm on the Middletown High School track team, and then I'm on the club team, or Shipley's Vault Lab. I play soccer, and I do competitive cheer.
And how do you manage doing all these sports at once?
I don't.
How do you think her season coming up is going to be?
Well, last year she didn't really have much experience going into track, so what we got was just a lot of sheer athleticism. This year we're going to work on more technique, more technical aspects of each of her events, and we're hopeful that will really propel her to another level.
I think I told her mom indoors, I learned to just not underestimate Ava, that she's always just gonna perform, she's just gonna exceed your expectations.
Ava is amazing.
She should